Hey, have you ever wished that your sales funnel would perform better so that at the end of the day, you can make more sales, have higher conversions, and make a whole lot more money? If so, stick around and watch today's video through until the very end, as I'm about to share with you 3 simple keys to ensure that you have maximum conversions in your sales funnels and at the end of the day, make way more money. With that said, if this is your first video, my name is Misha Wilson, and over the course of the last few years, I've done over $15 million in total sales in the online world. And that's all based on the backbone of having sales funnels that actually convert. We've built out webinar funnels, consult funnels, standard funnels, pretty much every kind of funnel you can think of, we've built out. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you the 3 keys to really optimizing your sales funnel when you're first getting started. With that said, if you get value, let me know what your biggest takeaway is in the comments section below. And don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right in.
Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams.
All right, so what we're going to be talking about here today is how to increase the performance of your sales funnel. And what I want to do is I want to take it out of the, sales funnel, and this is a, complicated online system style of lingo. And I want to make it more about the strategic 30,000 foot view approach for how you can look at your sales funnel as an overall sales process, and how you can look at aligning certain things in a certain way based on human nature, which always stays the same, so that you can make more sales long term. All right. So the first step in getting your sales funnel to convert really well comes down to very clearly being aware of what your market wants. All right, so you need to be crystal clear on what your market wants so that we can execute on step 1, which is getting the front door to your business, your lead capture page, converting as high as humanly possible by giving away the perfect bait for your perfect prospect. All right, so think about your lead magnet, the thing that you give away on the front end, like, when you're fishing the bait. If the bait isn't good, the fish won't bite. All right, so what we need to do is we need to ensure that we're, very aware and very intentional of who we're trying to attract and how we're going to go ahead and attract them, right? Who is our ideal customer? What does that person want? What does that person desire? What does that person want to get away from? What pain is that person feeling that they're trying to get away from, right? In the online world, the pain that someone who's looking to make money online might maybe feel would be, them stuck in their job. They're stuck in their 9-to-5 job. And if we created a little report that was all centered around how to, break free of the shackles of your 9-to-5 job by starting your own digital side gig, that would be attractive to that person. If we were in the network marketing world, right, they want to recruit a bunch of people into their teams. So if we created a report that said, how to recruit people into your team without ever picking up the phone, because we know that they can't stand the phone, it's a source of pain. Once again, that would be another way to attract that perfect person that we're trying to attract with our marketing based on creating the right bait. So the first thing you have to do is you have to be very aware of who your market is, and then ideally create a piece of bait that gets someone towards their pleasure without a pain. All right, so the perfect example, coming back to it, is the network marketing example. How to recruit people into your company, pleasure, right, without the phone, pain. So how to get towards pleasure without the pain. If you can create a lead magnet and offer that as bait to your perfect customer, once again, you will attract the highest quality prospect that's most likely to buy, while simultaneously ensuring high conversions when they hit your page so that they're more likely to go ahead and opt in. So that's step 1. Now, step 2, you have a lead at this point, right? They've opted in for your thing. So many people make the mistake of having an amazing product, knowing that the product's amazing. They love their own product. The product's the absolute best thing in the world. We're going to charge $1,000 for it. It's going to be worth $50,000. It's super awesome. It's my favorite thing. It's the best thing in the world. Everyone needs to buy this product, or they'd be totally dumb for not buying this product, right? That's the mindset you have as the entrepreneur when you create a product. You love your product. And so with that said, what people tend to do is they forget that if you want to marry someone, you have to date them for a while, right? If we have a $1,000 product that we think is the best $1,000 product in the world, and we just come out and try to sell it to them immediately, what we're trying to do is we're trying to marry that prospect before we ever date them. All right, now the much better way to do it, where you'll see higher conversions, create more customers, create a bigger and more loyal customer base, is by offering a little piece of that product, what we call product splintering. All right, so let's say our main product is a 36 module training. I'm not saying that's the right amount of modules, I'm just using it as an example. What we could do is we could splinter off one of those modules, one really high value module, and we could sell that one module for $7 in order to go ahead and create a customer. Once we create a customer, this is the big lesson that I want you to learn. Once someone pulls out their credit card and buys your program, essentially what that person is doing is that person is voting for you with their credit card, and subconsciously they're telling themselves that they trust you. They trust you when it comes to their credit card. They trust you when it comes to making the buying decision, and they want to give you their attention. All right, so if we understand that when someone purchases something from us, whether it be for $1 or whether it be for $100, they're doing that. Yes, the $100 customer is better, but with that said, still the $1 customer has gone ahead and made the buying decision. They've pulled out their credit card, they've voted for you, they've said that they trust you, and they've said once again, this is the person I trust and I want to follow. If we understand that that's what they're doing subconsciously when they buy, if we can create more buyers, our business is going to be infinitely more powerful. All right, a buyer is a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. Once they buy something from you once, they're then 10 times more likely to continue to buy more from you in the future. And so if you understand that, that's where, look, you might not be making a ton of profits, right? It's like the dollar cheeseburger. If you look at McDonald's drive-through menu, they lose money on that dollar cheeseburger, but what do? They create a customer. That's what we want to do with step 2 in realizing that we have to date before we marry our main customers. From there, what we want to do with step 3 is we want to give our customers the chance to go ahead and marry us by having a strong suite of one-click upsells or additional premium value upsells where it's a higher ticket product that also provides more value. All right, so if you have that front door offer, if you have the $7 offer, if you have the dollar cheeseburger, if you have that low ticket, what we call tripwire offer in the internet marketing world, but we don't have the higher ticket offer, well, guess what? You're going to create a herd of customers and this army of customers that absolutely loves you and wants to buy stuff from you, but then you're not giving them the chance to buy stuff from you in the future. And that's just a really easy way to guarantee that you leave 95 to 97 to 99% of the profits on the table. All right. And so once again, we need to focus on all 3 steps. Perfect bait, date them before we marry them, and then have a suite of one-click upsells and of course, higher ticket products. Now, when it comes to the one-click upsells and the higher ticket products, the big thing when it comes to one-click upsells is simple. You want to solve the next problem. All right, so as an example, let's say we're selling something on the front end where it's how to get traffic for your website, right? And they buy something for $7, how to get traffic for your website. If you try to sell them how to get more traffic for your website as the one-click upsell, what then happens is, firstly, they won't buy the one-click upsell, and secondly, they'll think the thing they just bought is not valuable and invaluable because essentially you're saying, hey, you just bought this thing, but now you need to buy this other thing to learn the same thing you just bought the first thing to learn about, right? That's not what we want to have happen. That's going to increase refunds. It's going to increase chargebacks. And at the end of the day, we're going to see lower conversions. What we want to do is we want to sell the next step. So as an example, let's say that someone gets started and they buy a traffic product, on the front end. They buy a $7 traffic training. From there, the one-click upsell could say, hey, now that you're going to get tons of traffic with that awesome first product that you bought, you need to learn how to build a sales funnel so that you can make more money with the traffic that you have. And with this course, I'm going to show you how to build a sales funnel. And that could kind of be the pitch for that sales funnel course. Now, obviously, you need better copy than that, right? But the principle is always sell the next step. Maybe they buy the sales funnel thing from you. The next step after that is perfect. You have traffic, you have a sales funnel, you need really strong email follow-up. So the next one-click upsell could be on email follow-up. The big thing is don't bring them to the next upsell and say, okay, now you need this other thing on how to create a sales funnel, or you will create dissatisfaction in your customer base and they'll feel like you're not giving them value with those initial first purchases that they made. So with that said, I know I got into the nitty-gritty there. Just remember, have the perfect bait. Go ahead and date the customer before you marry them, and then maximize your profits with one-click upsells. And if you do those three things with your sales funnels in the online world, in the offline world, no matter what the context, even in the dating world, you will be infinitely more successful. With that said, if you get value, don't forget to go ahead and let me know what your biggest takeaway was with a quick comment below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon notification button so that you'll be notified when I do more videos just like this.